Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Wayne Hill's Origins, the road to SDA 2025, only on Wayne Hill's TV. As we are now just under a week away from SDA here at Wayne Hill's, as always, my name is Rocco Coppola, and today I present to you Maroon Palm, once again captained by seniors Lexi Bonczek, who's to my right at this very second, and Addison Diehl, who will be joining me momentarily. Now, Lexi, another year, another SDA is fastly approached us. How are you feeling for this year's event?
I'm very excited. I think I'm definitely a lot less nervous this year because I have experience with it and being a captain. So it's kind of more like calm this year, but I'm still really, really excited.
Indeed. So you've done this for a long time now. Football, cheer, SDA. When and how did you become a dancer or a performer, so to say? And did anybody inspire you to start? Was it family? Was it just your decision?
Yeah, well, I started dancing when I was really, really young, and then I kind of went back and forth. I've been a football cheerleader my whole life, and then I did like competition dance, competition cheer, which is very similar to pom. And I think my sister was a competition cheerleader, so she kind of inspired me to.
Okay, so it runs in the family.
Continue with cheer, yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So, like we mentioned, last year you were a Maroon Palm captain with Addison Diehl. This year, you're once again Maroon Palm captain with Addison Diehl. Mm-hmm. So, how exciting is it to know that you not only get to do this again as a captain, but to be a captain with the exact same person who you're very close friends with?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think this year it was really fun because we had a lot of, once again, we had experience with it. So it was easier to kind of know, what we should do better this year. And we kind of, understood each other's strengths and weaknesses more. So, when we were choreographing, we knew, it was just a lot easier because we kind of, understood how to do it more.
Yeah, chemistry is definitely key. So last year for Night at the Museum, which was last year's theme, you guys performed Mummy's Tomb, which I have to say, out of all the attires and outfits for each dance, that was probably my favorite one. And I just loved how you and Addison used the coffins to really make me feel like I was in ancient Egypt for a few seconds. What is it that you believe that you and Addison can build off of last year heading into this year?
I think this year we kind of know what we're doing more with the props. Last year we kind of would switch it up a little bit each night if it we didn't know exactly what we should do. But this year I think we really know our parts and we really have it solid before we do the show.
Yes, that's amazing. Just incredible to hear. So you're performing in front of a packed out Gifford gym with a lot of people, obviously. What does it mean to you knowing that you get to perform under the bright lights in front of your family and your friends?
It's really exciting. I think I still get nervous performing even though I'm used to it, but I usually look up so I don't have to look in the audience. But after I'm on stage, the thought oh my God, there's 1,000 people out there. It's just really crazy.
Yeah, just so many people, and I can't imagine you guys just performing so wonderfully under. There's pressure, obviously, but It's definitely awesome to see. Well, Lexi, I appreciate you coming out here, and I know Maroon Palm's performance is going to be amazing. It was stellar last year, so I say good luck, and thanks for coming on here.
Thank you.
So, with that being said, coming up next is our other Maroon Palm captain, Addison Diehl. Stay tuned. And welcome back to the set. I'm now joined by Maroon Palm's other captain, Addison Diehl. Addison, same question I asked Lexi. How excited are you this year for SDA?
I'm so excited this year for SDA. This is so, by far my favorite season. I feel like there's been so much hype around it, and I'm just so excited for everyone to see our dance.
The senior year, it's always that extra added spice to it, the hype, just stuff that you love to see. So like the name Wayne Hill's Origins asks, when did you start becoming a dancer? Was it family, personal choice, program?
I think my mom first signed me up when I was 2 years old, so then it just became my personal choice. I've always danced, and then I did cheer in first grade, and then I just stuck with it. Being a cheerleader, and I love performing, and dancing and cheer all go together, so just with all that, it just all goes together.
Yes, it definitely goes together when you're performing in front of people with other teammates and whatnot, so that's great to just see how you can just build off what you do elsewhere, and it's just wonderful. As I mentioned before, you and Lexi were Maroon Palm captains last year, and now you both get to run it back. And since you're running it back with her this year, how would you say Lexi's made you a better performer?
I would say me and Lexi have very different personalities. I'm a little bit more loud and out there and like outspoken. Lexi's a little quieter, so we kind of like balance each other out. Like our energies, like we match each other's energy, and just going out there and like being prepared, it really like helps.
That's awesome. Like you say, you're both very different people, but you both perform well on the court in front of everybody, that's also amazing that you guys just produce year in, year out. In front of the entire Gifford gym, you got to really shine for Maroon under the bright lights last year. Historically speaking, performing under bright lights, it might run in your family, but how do you mentally prepare yourself to go out there and perform in the spotlight?
Performing in the spotlight has never been something I'm like scared of anymore because I've done it so much, and like just going out there and performing in front of people, I love doing, and I've been doing it for so long. But just going out there and all the practices before, like I know it's so annoying, but like going out there and knowing what I'm doing kind of like helps me prepare the most.
Okay. Yes, it's performing under bright lights isn't exactly easy for a lot of people, just whether you're hosting a talk show, whether you're performing, playing a sport, and whatnot. So it's great to see that it doesn't like affect you as much. I, for one, believe you wouldn't have performing in SDA any other way than to perform in front of your family and your friends. How does that make you feel knowing that the ones who know you best and the ones that love you are watching you be your best in front of so many people?
I think it's just all the support they give, no matter what, like our dance, if whatever happens, they're going to just love it. And it's just like performing in front of them, like makes me happy, like knowing that they're seeing me doing what I love, and watching them do all that was great too.
Just awesome. Well, Addison, we can't wait to see what Maroon Palm has in store for us. I know you and Lexi are going to perform very well. Maroon Palm historically has delivered every year. So I want to thank you for coming on here, and I wish you both the good luck.
Thank you.
Luck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to write a finish to this episode of Wayne Hill's Origins. Lexi and Addison did a great job covering Maroon Palm, and we're very excited. Still some more coverage coming here in the coming days leading up to SDA 2025. So you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon.